welcome back to the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I am Suzanne Moore, a realtor in beautiful sunny Bend, Oregon, working from beautiful sunny Baja, and the founder of the Central Oregon Investor Network, which brings together investors not only from Central Oregon, but from all over the country to learn from one another, share resources, and make more passive income through our real estate investments. So today I want to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart, which is mentoring new real estate agents. So if you are thinking about getting started as a real estate agent, I feel ya. I was there 11 years ago, and starting a new career is exciting, but it's also super overwhelming, especially if you're coming from a more structured corporate environment like I was. Our industry is fast paced, it is competitive, but it's also collaborative. And there's a lot of nuances that are not covered. I mean, very little is actually covered in the pre licensing courses. Those are just courses to make sure you know the rules and that you can be in compliance, but it does not tell you how to be a realtor. And that's why having the right mentor can make all the difference in the world to your success. So, when I started as a real estate agent 11 years ago, I had no help. Everyone just told me real estate is hard, but nobody explained what was hard about it. So, there was no way for me to prepare for a huge career transition. And if I had known back then, 11 years ago, that success really comes from putting yourself out there, making authentic connections with people in your sphere, and being consistent and diligent in your communication and follow up, I would have been so much less intimidated when I got started. So looking back, I realized, how much easier my journey would have been if I had had a mentor to guide me through those early challenges. And that experience really shaped the way I approach mentorship today because my goal is to be the mentor I wish I had when I was starting out so that I can help provide you, new agents, the guidance, the structure, and the confidence that you need to be a successful realtor. And as seasoned real estate professionals, and we just got another award of being the top producing agents at our brokerage, we understand the challenges that new agents face, and we are really passionate about helping new agents build confidence, develop skills, and create a solid foundation for success. And that is why mentorship is so important to me for new agents. And the reason is because it can accelerate your growth in the industry and just really get you going faster so that you have fewer months where you're freaking out and wondering, am I ever going to make any money in real estate? Let's talk about learning beyond the classroom. And we all have to take these pre-licensing courses, and they provide essential knowledge about what you need to know to write up contracts and be in compliance, like I said, but they do not prepare you for the day-to-day realities of being a realtor. And a mentor really helps bridge that gap by offering real-world insights, practical strategies, systems, and tools that you need to be successful, and the lessons learned from our experience, sometimes the hard way. So you can learn from your mentor and skip ahead from where we were at and excel more quickly. So we can help, we do help our current mentees navigate contracts, handle negotiations and tricky situations, manage client relationships. And a mentor can really provide that guidance that goes way beyond the textbooks, which really don't tell you very much. So let's talk about building confidence. This is, I think, the most important part of being a good agent. You have to be confident when you're in these conversations with your buyers, your sellers, lenders, everyone involved in the transaction is checking you out to make sure, do you know what you're doing? And having that confidence, even if you fake it till you make it, is so important. And being able to talk about your team, even if you're a solo agent, we are your team. Your mentors are your team. So you can say we, you can borrow our credibility and use it as yours. Sarah and I have a combined 15 years of experience in real estate. So use that, right? And if you have another mentor, borrow their credibility. Because as a new agent, it's very common to struggle with self doubt, especially in your first few transactions. I remember my first listing appointment. I had no idea what I was doing. I was super nervous. I had no idea what to say. And I was really worried that I was going to mess it up because I had never done this before. So I had to fake it until I make it, until I made it. And I love seeing our mentees get their first and their next deals. And the thing that I always tell them is you only have to do it your first time once. And then every time after that, it's going to be so much easier. So I love helping them along the way with offer writing, strategizing, setting them up with tools. The tools are so important to make your job easier and more rewarding. Less time doing admin stuff and more time being out in the field and, getting to know other people and make relationships. And a mentor really provides that encouragement that I think is so important for new mentees, that encouragement, that reassurance, the help that you need to navigate these challenges that are inevitable and always come up in transactions with confidence. So whether it's role playing like we do with our mentees, doing, a listing presentation or figuring out how to respond to maybe a situation that we just went through, or even troubleshooting a deal that our mentees have, having someone to lean on can be so valuable as you are getting into real estate. So, the next piece is about avoiding costly mistakes. And real estate mistakes can be expensive and you don't want to mess things up. And what do I mean by expensive? Well, losing a deal is expensive because that's a commission you just worked however long for that just goes poof and it's gone. And then there are potential legal issues. So, we have done a lot of business and oversights can turn into big problems. So, you want to make absolutely sure that you are dotting your I's, crossing your T's, doing your contracts correctly. And that's why you want to have an experienced guide because we can help you avoid the common pitfalls and make sure that you start your career on the right foot. And it's super awesome to learn from someone else's experience and mistakes to save you time, money, and stress. So, expanding your network is so important as a realtor. And everyone says, in real estate, when you're buying and selling, it's about location, location, location. When you're a realtor, it's about who you know. And as mentors, we really focus on helping our mentees get out into the community in a way that is authentic to them. So we ask them, what is your passion? What do you like to do when you're not working? Because that is where you're going to find your next client. And we also are here as resources to introduce our mentees to key industry contacts, lenders, inspectors, contractors, other agents, and sometimes even potential clients. So we have, on a few occasions, given clients or referred our clients to our mentees in specific situations. So that's another opportunity too, like to get a client right out of the gate. And when I was starting out, I had to figure out networking all on my own, which took a lot of trial and error. And again, having a mentor can just help you connect with those right people early on so you have those relationships in place that you can then help your clients with. Because being a resource for your clients is also super important. Setting up systems for your success is absolutely crucial. And I think of this as the foundation of your business that you need to get right before you start talking to clients. And the reason I say that is because one of the biggest struggles for new agents is figuring out how to structure their business. So I love helping new mentees set up their goals, their systems, their processes, things like a CRM, lead follow up, marketing emails, those types of things so that they have a solid foundation to build on, because getting those things in place early when you're not busy with clients just helps everything flow so much easier when you are running around like crazy with tons of deals in escrow, which is a great feeling. So, having a clear structure for how you want to generate leads, how you're going to manage your transactions and all the admin, and stay organized is so important, because there's a lot of paperwork in this business, and that's for good reason. That's because these are binding contracts that are, generally a lot of money, with the median home price in Bend at $735,000 as of recording. That's a lot of money on the line. So you got to have your stuff in order. And as a new agent, when you have your tools in place, you can focus on what really matters, which is building relationships and closing deals. So staying accountable is also really important, and it's easy to get lost in the excitement of your new career, getting your business cards, getting your headshots, but consistency is really key to long-term success. And as a mentor, I help keep you accountable. I help you set goals. I help you stay on track when you get distracted by shiny things or life or whatever. So, whether it's making prospecting calls, following up with leads, or improving your marketing strategy, having someone like a mentor to check in with can help keep you motivated and focused. So, how do you find a mentor? If you are in Central Oregon and you are looking for guidance, just send us a note. We would love to help you. We do this because we enjoy it. We also make some money off of it. So, you need to understand that as well. We don't do this for free, but we help you make money and we make a little bit on it too. So, the reason you want a mentor is because it can accelerate your growth, boost your confidence, and get you set up for success in this awesome yet competitive industry. So, please reach out if you are in Central Oregon and you're looking for a mentor. Please reach out if you are somewhere outside of Oregon and you're looking for a mentor, because we are connected to fantastic agents all over the country and we would love to help make a connection for you. So, thank you for joining us today on the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. We hope you enjoyed today's video about why we love mentoring new agents. And if you like today's video, please like and subscribe so you can stay tuned and see the next video we got going for you. Thank you so much. See you next time.